But this guy has incredible talent. Young, athletic, long. It'll be fun to watch him.
We are underway at Summer League as the next 11 days, 76 games. Got games going on at the Cox Pavilion, which is attached to the Thomas and Mack Center. And here's Yves Missi, who was in his first Summer League last year. The center being well guarded by Beringer. Got a hand on that one. Shot clock at 5. On the drive, that time Beringer got the block. There's the head coach, Chris Finch, watching on from the baseline. To our left, New Orleans winning the jump. And Jeremiah Fears, that's a nice looking three-pointer.
From him, can he run an offense?
Rob Dillingham, who had up and down minutes last year, contested shot hit and foul. Rob Dillingham will go to the line, a chance for 3.
Create a little bit of quick step back. Good compete.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker's the player who did not come back to Minnesota as Beringer gets another block, but it comes down to Missi, who finishes on the other end. New Orleans off to a pretty good start here. Fears got it blocked by Miller on the perimeter. It's a little tighter window when you're trying to get off those threes at this level. Dillingham hits from in front of the bench for a team that's opening up that young
That's like Mark Kessinger type of money. That's unbelievable.
That's PJ Carlesimo money. Come on,
and think about this big picture, to get those guys locked up and still have them on their rookie contracts. It's
oh,
good.
Goodness, they are set. They are set up. Look, you don't know what's coming down the road, but those contracts won't take effect for another year or 2 years in SGA's example. And Sam Presti is a magician. Don't work around it. This young man's been a little bit of a magician early. Yves Missi with a bucket there. Pelicans back in front.
Beringer off. Jesse Edwards is another shot blocker. Oh, nice pass.
Beringer finishes. He had 3 block shots in our opening segment and 2 buckets coming out of the timeout. If you had a chance to watch, I know you did, but if folks had a chance to watch the Summer Leagues in Salt Lake City and in San Francisco, those teams have a little bit of a competitive edge because they've already worked through some of it.
Chase Hunter really knows how to play. Played at Clemson. Very good two-way guard. Can really defend.
How about that little hesitation move and bucket for Lester Quinones.
This guy can really score. Good little hezzy right there. Keeps his chin on the rim. Finishes. They've got the executive program in terms of helping develop good pass.
Oh, nice catch and put in by Leonard Miller, showing the hands off.
And there's finding the balance for Dillingham of when to go, when to pull it, and read the defense.
Quinones breaks the tie with a triple.
Round pick. Nice job. Second round, Ron Cockburn is going to play significant minutes for Charlotte.
7-foot center.
Full defensive player of the year in the Big East. Can defend ball screens, can block shots. Very good passer. Very well coached offensively.
We'll have them tomorrow against Utah. And Zakarski gets his first Summer League points. The set way that heave by Kane won't count against his stats. We got the new heave rule. How about that pass?
Yeah, Jalen Clark.
Yves Missi of the New Orleans Pelicans with Dave McMenamin as we're back to live action here. Nice Leonard Miller put back.
I mean, those guys miss so many games. Missi's going to continue to improve. You're finding other pieces to play around him. You get a guy like Sadiq Bey. So, Herb Jones missed 60 games.
Yeah.
And Mark Murphy missed. I got it right here.
There's Beringer's.
He's a human back.
Shot.
They're going to be much, much better. This guy, look, that's off the ball. And I just got a text message from Bill Self. He's watching Hunt play right now. I mean, the ownership that people understand, the ownership that the coaches have for their players, it doesn't end when they leave. All right, I mean, it's a lifetime relationship, and I think it's really cool. And Hunter Dickinson, you can say he had an incredible career.
He just enjoyed that little 21-footer by Hunter Dickinson, and now inside back-to-back buckets. Coach for the Timberwolves calling a timeout, but Hunter Dickinson head up on a swivel.
I mean, like, people talk about load management. Well, you know, everyone's body handles load management differently. It's got to make one.
There it goes. Now they get the turnover on the other end. But Shannon was just like a bowling ball driver and just has a nose for the rim.
He does. I mean, he's got to find a way to either get a pull-up or play the contact. He's got to cut down on his turnovers and improve his decision-making.
Kane on the other end gets free, leaking out, and Jamal Kane with the jam. Look at this strength.
There we go. Pocket passer. At some point with 3 all-stars surrounding him and dynamic front court guys.
That's one of the remarkable points as Kane hits the triple out of the deep left corner for the Timberwolves. Derek Queen back in the game, lost the ball.
Who steals it? Clark.
Missed the three, got his own miss, and loads up the rookie for the jam.
He is quick off the ground. Is that the A-Rod effect?
Alex Rodriguez is watching his Minnesota Timberwolves. He and Mark Laurie, the new owners, official. That was average price in the $250 range. Couldn't get anything done inside. They try out, missed on the three. A nice job by Newton on the rebound.
That's one thing Newton really did when he was at UConn. He was a terrific rebounding guard.
He was just about ready to graduate from Summer League. He was terrific in the Summer League last year.
Good pass.
Dillingham finds Shannon. Nice wraparound layup for Terrence Shannon. Leonard Miller averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds in the Summer League last year for the Timberwolves. Had another good year in G League and got some spot opportunities for the big team in Minnesota. Messi went for the dunk, but the big body of Jesse Edwards got in the way. Oh, beautiful no look by Dillingham.
And finishing it right here. Off the bounce. Looks to kick out on the weak basketball plays of reading the defense.
Right now a 7-0 Minnesota run, but a nice bounce in on a three for Micah Peavy.
Peavy did not shoot the ball well, but last year at Georgetown, a 40% three-point shooter. Good idea with that pocket pass.
Messi sends it up to Alexander. Nice bounce to Peavy, and there's always a spot in a good back-and-forth game. A series of runs here in the second quarter both ways. The speedy Fears off 1 foot that time connecting.
That's the part of his game, I think, a little bit. He's not Kyrie Irving, so please don't at me. But his ability to change speeds and get to a spot, different ways to finish around the basket. He's 18 years old. The dude was at Peach Jam last year at this time.
Kyrie-esque. With great shoes, by the way, as Johan Berger gets another basket underneath. 9 points, 4 blocks for the young Frenchman, and a steal there under the basket. Shannon up floor to Dillingham for a triple. Another rebound by the rookie and another 2 points.
How good has he been?
Terrific.
How about him running the floor to get to the offensive glass?
We came in talking about the second-year guys, and there'll be a lot of discussion about Berger, and that time Messi.
Who did play significant minutes.
Yes, he did.
Last year.
And played him well for the rebuilding Pelicans. Dillingham got the contact and the three. Numbers. 2 for 1, hits the three, and number 4 is going for a 4-point play. Look at this Minnesota defense. Again, Clark gets the steal. Puts it off the glass. Went for the dunk, but was good enough to put it off the glass and in.
I'm not sure about this one. Happy.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Few practices and on your way to Las Vegas. Terrence Shannon Jr. was doing that a year ago and now getting set for his second NBA season.
And better job of getting his feet underneath and creating separation and playing at a good pace.
Got a new number this year, as you can see. He wore the 00 last year. He switched to uniform number 1 this year. Nice job by Leonard Miller. Pull out the chair on Derek Queen. Down floor, Shannon Euros. Miller affecting on both ends of the floor. Biggest lead right now at 12.
Berger and the winners in Minneapolis. How's that going to go? Game's played indoors.
Anybody. Berger trying to contest on that end. Antonio Reeves trying to go to work and floats it in. Really get a chance to see Derek Queen at his best in the first half. And now trying to save that one, turns it over. 3 on none. TJ finishing it off for the T-Wolves.
And we talked about Fears, but the same for Queen. He's got to understand, like, you can't play with the ball at this level. People are going to be physical, and they're going to angle you off. And, you know, you've got to be very, very definitive in what you're trying to do.
Peavy for 3. Detailed his long and winding road through college. Dillingham's shot hugs the rim and goes down. A triple for Rob Dillingham. That's his third here of this Summer League opener. 4 Timberwolves in double figures, led by Dillingham's 13, as Reeves hits the shot.
Reeves can get it going. I mean, Reeves is an elite shot maker. He's got to do other things: play make, defend.
There are 2 open roster spots for the New Orleans Pelicans. So as opposed to Minnesota with guys that'll be just trying to crack the back end of the rotation, there are legit spots open heading into camp. Beringer went down again.
We were interested to see how Beringer was going to understand that what winter looks like, but he'll find out soon enough. You've got the 3 guys that played 1 year in the league.
Timberwolves 7-point lead, looking to build on it here. Topside 3 is good. Amari Bailey hitting from outside. 5 block shots for young Beringer, who also got his wrist taped, landing on it awkwardly. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, who started with a 7-point lead for the 4th quarter, have bolstered that to 9. Leading in all categories here through 3 quarters. They're plus 10 in the paint. Hunter from Clemson missing from outside. Leonard Miller takes it to the 10 and scores.
Good job of Miller running the floor.
You've got Shannon with 14. You've got Miller with 16. Dillingham with 13 points.
Every player on the floor right now for Minnesota, played some.
6.5 to go. If you're just joining us, day 1 at Summer League from Las Vegas. 10-minute quarters. And trying to author the comeback now, Antonio Reeves. That's a deep 2 for the. Fears lob a little too far for Messi. Turnover. It's a 3-on-1. Finished off by Jamal Cain.
Can we get Fears' turnover?
6th assist for Rob Dillingham. Quinones using the screen and knocking home the 3. The other one away. We had a game of runs in the 2nd quarter, and now we've got our starters on the floor maybe for these final 5 minutes. Underneath to Messi and a nice feed. Peavy off the spin, comes up short. Shannon shovels to Clark, and boy, that didn't take long to get down floor. Pelicans keep. Messi can't finish. Grabs another loose ball. Blocked by Beringer. That's number 6. Degosh, that's what he told us, right?
Yeah,
out of here.
Get that stuff out of here.
Boston Carr like to say on the Cleveland Cavaliers broadcast, get that weak stuff out of here. Missed shot. Pelicans down by 9. Fears gliding in. No. Bodies on the floor. Peavy and Shannon, and Peavy being helped up by Shannon.
Larry Bird in him that way. But he's so even-keeled in terms of his approach to playing the game. Good pass.
Beringer sighted Leonard Miller all the way down floor.
He's just got to take better care of the basketball.
Fears inside, blocked from behind. Jalen Clark got a hand on that one.
Fears is just wound up right now. He's playing at one pace.
Oh, TJ Shannon gets up in the blink of an eye and throws it down.
It's a high percentage shot.
Might be the mini dagger here. 50 seconds to go. 11 blocked shots for the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. This afternoon, I should say. Right on brand for Minnesota these days. Queen hitting from outside, including in the finals. We'll talk more OKC coming up a little bit later on, and their core is now all signed to long-term extensions. Here's Fears off the bounce, getting it done. Off Kevin Hansen's board, gets a bucket. Now Pelicans will call. Minnesota will call for time.
Yeah, really nice job of Fears using that little fade, little bump right there to create a little bit of space. Same as the college game.
Both these teams will play next on Saturday as Fears got blocked. That's the 12th blocked shot. And Frenchman by Slovenia, by way of Slovenia. Final 15 seconds. 3-pointers good for Lester Quinones. Nice job off the bench by Quinones this afternoon. Messi, 2 seconds to go. No, second offering won't go. And the Timberwolves are the winner in their opener of Summer League. Minnesota 98 and the Pelicans 91.